So, willkommen zurück, meine lieben Freunde. Es geht weiter. Seid ihr da? Bitte mal ein Lebenszeichen in den Chat. So, jetzt muss ich natürlich wieder das bei YouTube wieder ändern. Beändern. Oh Gott, Alter. Ja, meine Güte. So, warte, geht gleich weiter, Jungs. Geht gleich weiter. Bei YouTube muss man immer so viele Sachen hier einstellen, damit es auch alles seine Hand und Fuß hat, wisst ihr? Ja, ich bin gleich für eure volle Aufmerksamkeit da, Freunde. So. Ähm, so. Seid ihr da? Ich hoffe, es klappt jetzt mit euch. Uns allen hier. Mhm. So, jetzt muss ich kurz, ich glaube, ich muss jetzt muss ich auch noch meinen Chat hier. Also, was macht natürlich immer Spaß. Hallo, wo ist meine Maus, bitte? Muss ich den Chat nochmal aktualisieren oder kommt der Chat von alleine? Ich hab Schnee. Ja, so halb. So halb? Heißt so halb? So, ja, ich hatte aus Versehen noch von den Let's Plays. Hatte ich den 2K eingestellt. Das war natürlich doof. Okay. Bin ich da? Du bist da. Bin ich auch da? Sind wir alle da? Dann freuen wir uns jetzt. Ja, nochmal vielen Dank, Romy, ja, für deine Mitgliedschaftsbeitritt hier auf YouTube. Sehr nett von dir. Und dann kann es jetzt weitergehen. Ja, wenn irgendwas ist, bitte lasst es mich sofort in dem Chat wissen, wenn noch irgendwas scheiße läuft hier. Aber ich glaube, es sollte sich eigentlich gleich wieder einpendeln, oder?
A flock of harpies draws near. It fears fire's fury.
Perfekt, danke. Nein. Ist das ein MMO? Nein, es ist ein Singleplayer. RPG oder wie du es nennen willst. Also, es ist kein Online-Rollenspiel, ne? So, Kollege, jetzt laufen wir weiter hier. Der rennt hier mit mir im Kreis, ist ja unglaublich.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Ich würde wetten, hier gibt es etwas zu entdecken. Wir sollten uns das näher ansehen.
Take that! Nicely done. With nothing on it. Well said.
Yay, habt ihr gesehen? Check Hands, Digga. Das ist so geil gemacht, ja. So. So. Haben wir denn, also jetzt haben wir überhaupt alles entdeckt, was wir hier wollten? Ich weiß nicht. Gab es hier noch eine Kiste oder irgendwas? Ah, guck mal, siehst du? Haha, wäre ich fast ohne die Kiste weitergegangen. Sag mal, hattest du bei dem Let's Play von dem Spiel den Greenscreen an oder zumindest Chroma Key?
I'll gather this.
Von welchem Spiel meinst
It
du
might be
bitte?
of use.
Redest du jetzt gerade von Dragon's Dogma oder was?
Mayhap you will think this a trifle, but one master I served was quite the carefree soul, shunning armor in all its forms.
Each to their own.
Das kommt alle rüber über den Stock hier. Also bei Dragon's Dogma hatte ich ja gar keine Kamera an. Also wenn du jetzt von dem Let's Play, ja von dem ersten Let's Play redest, oder meinst du jetzt vom Livestream? Weil ich habe bis jetzt erst nur ein Let's Play gemacht, was über eine Stunde ging, das war ja heute. Und da war ich gar nicht zu sehen.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map.
Die macht mir Angst. Meine Gruppe ist voll. Nee, da will ich dich nicht. Geh weg.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No harm in picking a few. What's this? We're trapped.
Scheiße. Dead Island, achso, okay. Ja, das kann sein. Den Fehler hatte ich nämlich auch bemerkt später, ja. Da hast du vollkommen recht.
A cyclops. Pray, be on your guard. The power of such a torrent is not to be underestimated. Perhaps we could find a way to utilize it.
It's not power, but when I imagine it's most beneficial in combat.
Das Ding hat gesessen, Alter.
Our boat has been knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Also du kannst deinen Gegner ergreifen, während du stehst, indem du ihn berührst und RT drückst. Sobald du einen Gegner ergriffen hast, kannst du ihn stoßen oder heranziehen.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Nimm ihn! Nimm ihn! Soll ich machen? Oh. Ja, ihr könnt aufhören, der ist tot. Hallo. Er ist tot, Leute. Weil. Nee, doch nicht. Was? Meine Schuld. Oh, guck mal, wie ein Irrer. Der darauf hackt auf den Typen. Achso, damit der nicht wieder aufsteht. Ah, ich verstehe, Digga. Was geht gar nicht. Mitten im Kampf kommt erstmal Tutorial.
You have my gratitude, sir. It would seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Good, yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the
Hattest du auch schon mal Dead Island gespielt, Gomi? Also ich finde, das ist ja ein tolles Spiel, wa? Macht ja richtig Laune.
You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no... Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this.
Bei Release damals, okay. Aber hast du nicht durchgespielt, oder?
Set this rock to crumbling. We can summon one. Many thanks for healing me, Arisen.
I am saved. Thank you, Arisen.
Frau heißt Peter, Leute. Bitte zieht euch das rein. Die Frau heißt Peter. Warum? Wer hat sie Peter genannt? Was war mit ihren Eltern los? Warum haben die sie Peter genannt? Nee, kennst mich doch. So. Okay, aber es ist trotzdem ein geiles Game. Also ich bin ja sehr ambitioniert, das durchzuspielen. Muss nur erstmal gucken, ob ich das so lange durchhalte. Aber eigentlich ist es cool. Ganz geil.
We shall have to think long and hard about what to do with it. What was that sound? Fall back!
Weißt du, dass du das kannst? Du hast das letzte Mal auch gemacht. Los, hol das raus. Oh, oh, oh. Du Idiot. Alter. Voll das Wasser in die Fresse gekriegt. Scheiße, ey. Ah, da ist der Karren.
Here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us?
Oh, das ist natürlich... Ich will, glaube ich, Karren fahren. Ich bin heute mal faul. Die zur Hauptstadt begleiten. Alleine zur Hauptstadt begleiten.
Very well. But for your own sake, I recommend you make your way to the capital sooner rather than later.
Los, Jungs, kommt. Wir fahren jetzt eure
See a ladder
Karren.
yonder. We can't reach it from here. We'll have to get up there and drop it down.
So, bin wieder raus. Schönen Abend euch noch. Danke, Gomi, dir auch. Mach's gut, mein Lieber. Schönes Wochenende, ja?
Cart ought to make our journey easier.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Fährt der auch los, oder? Ich meine, wir sind noch nicht alle drin, ne? Jetzt ist ja doch bei mir der Typ.
Very well. I shall return.
Kommt doch her, Leute. Der Verlauf der Zeit. Zeit ist ein stetiger fließender Fluss in der Welt. Und eventuell morgens, nachts, Mittagszeit Gasthaus bleiben oder einen speziellen Sitz nutzen, die Ausnahmesituation zu finden. Mhm.
Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Hier bin ich.
What is it? Changed your mind?
Ja,
Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
bevor ich hier noch Stunden okay. Okay. Geht los. Also ich dachte, die haben das anders gemeint. Aber guck mal, meine Crew will lieber laufen. Lass die laufen. Aber wir werden safe überfallen. 100 Pro.
Would that such tranquility could last. I quite agree.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Battle is upon us!
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart.
Am nächsten Morgen.
I was informed of your coming would be arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first, 'twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous consul, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, Your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct Your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with Your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them.
Ja, also ich habe jetzt nachts mit ihm ein Date.
This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further.
Places such as this depend upon my...
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt! I'm in fine. Go home and write down.
Sworn I had ought to attend.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next time.
shall be on top form today.
Chance to turn forfeit. Must be raining. I'll have an early supper.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
Ought to set my nose to the ground.
Puts me in the mood for a song, it does. What was the saying?
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Unless we've business, you'd best leave me be.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Fine wares.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Well met, sir. Fancy a gander? Such fine wares.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
Regarding the...
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trovo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Burnworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight.
There is no shortage of beasts that need culling in this world.
There is surely no challenge to which we cannot rise.
Trovo Mine is but a stone's throw from here. Follow me, Master. I shall...
Ja. Hä? Weil ich nicht weiß, wo rechts ist. Hallo Rosano, grüße dich. Das Game ist cool. Macht Spaß. Ist zwar leider auf Englisch, halt leider immer hier lesen muss, aber ansonsten macht das Spiel bis jetzt eigentlich einen guten Eindruck, macht Spaß, sehr dynamisch. Ganz cool, ich bin gespannt, wie es weiterläuft.
Oh, what does this say?
Shall we take a closer look? Well met, sir.
Das Spiel ist bloß halt ein bisschen gewöhnungsbedürftig. Ist nicht so wie andere Spiele. Also ein bisschen, ein paar Sachen sind anders. Ey, mal kloppen sich da gerade die Frauen? Sag mal, was ist denn los mit euch? Hallo.
Well now, else there is
I
no
don't like the
tomorrow.
look of this. Well met, sir. Fancy attendance? Fine, where's...
So, das ist Peter. Peter, die Frau. Bin hinter dir, Peter.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Come, I'll lead the way.
Komisch, weil die Vassale, die sprechen mit dir, da kommen keine Untertitel. Tipps und Question Mods. Das stimmt. Aber trotzdem muss ich ja das alles lesen. Aber ich kann das alles immer nicht lesen, weil manchmal muss ich mich auch aufs Spiel konzentrieren. Aber das ist immer ein bisschen ärgerlich. Ja, Peter will jetzt mit mir. Ganzen Wald. Ganz schön gefährlich, Alter.
One can cross without fear.
One wonders how long it must have taken to build.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Too many people for my liking. Might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
I'll go and open the chest.
Welcome to the Star Drop-In. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back anytime.
Okay. Aber mal gucken mal. Noch so viele Gegner kommen.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Vielleicht ein paar Sachen verkaufen können. Welchen meinst du denn? Chimera? Ich weiß nicht.
Delved into a temple of baleful feature. Only to
Good day, sir.
gather round. Treat your
Wer von euch?
What did you think of that story? 'Twas well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, it's the sort of thing you hear bandied about the tavern every other night, isn't it? I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to learn his ways. And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his coin coming from, then? Makes a man wonder, it does.
gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by Aye, got some coin to spare your humble storyteller? Much appreciated. Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my tale entertain you? Nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, as today I shall speak of riddles and monsters with frightful mystique. In the north of Vermont is our curious
Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Schlimm ist, dass man hier mal ganz schön umdenken muss. Wenn man immer von seinen normalen Spielen, da wird dann immer alles so bekaut und weiß überall wohin.
Well met, sir. Forgive my presumption, but were you the one who gave my granddaughter that medicine in Melv? I thought so. She's not stopped talking of her adventure since she arrived home. You have my sincerest thanks for aiding her. That girl's always running off on some fool's errand or other, for all my chiding. Once she... Now listen, 'tisn't much, but I'd fain offer you a discount on my wares. Pray. Welcome and well met. Don't think I've forgotten your discount now.
Ja, man muss ein bisschen aufpassen. Mitlesen, aufpassen. Man muss mal wieder ein bisschen seinen Kopf anstrengen. Was gar nicht so einfach ist, wa? Sich da erstmal wieder so ein bisschen in die Materie reinzufuchsen.
knock a few gold pieces off aught you buy. So spend. Do come again.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Ah,
Goblins, Master!
One of us has been drenched.
I did my best to match your skill, Master.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. Understood. Robots can defend themselves when captured like this. Avoid flame at any cost, Risen. You have been doused in oil.
Oha. Digga, da war es mit mir geschehen.
Master. Many thanks.
Our chances of victory are slim. The prudent choice would be to beat a hasty retreat.
I know not what to say. Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
It seems we have enraged our foe.
I still use their range to our advantage.
By your leave. First and foremost, we'll want to lock it off balance. It will prove a much easier target when lying prone.
This battle will demand all our strength. We must stand together if we are to seize victory.
Our foe has been knocked off balance. Grab hold and drag it to the ground.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Our best bet is to set it teetering, then wrench it to the ground.
It's certainly worth a try.
Now I understand. The path to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would
Oha,
Now that is
da hat's ihn. Das Böse hat ihn geschluckt. Ja, hab ich gesehen.
no one can defend themselves when grappled like this. Well done, Master! Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
Another encounter! I ill like this. We are already hard pressed from our previous engagement.
Thank you, Master. I only hope I did not disappoint. achieved remarkable synchronicity.
Once more.
Ja, ich weiß. Geh nachts nicht raus. Erstmal nicht.
I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
Eine Kiste.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
I'd wager there's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
I'll carefully conserve my strength and endeavor to survive every battle by way of sound strategy and defensive tactics. We are none of us alike in vocation.
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
Let us utilize our individual strengths wherever possible. Quick, douse the flames!
We've got goblins!
Oha.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. Not bad. There's nothing on it. Well done. Many thanks for healing me.
Ja doch, die ist da, hier.
The Arisen has been drenched. Take care where you place your feet. The sharp incline is as like to throw us off balance as 'tis our enemy.
Da habe ich richtig drin.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together. Would anyone care to push? We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
What? Oh! 'Twas but a trick of the light.
Then I shall remain by your side.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
Das ist ganz okay, Tim. Ein bisschen schwierig. Ich muss erstmal anfangen, wieder mal ein bisschen aus meiner Komfortzone rauszukommen. Aber es macht schon Spaß, also ich würde es halt schon weitergeht. Wenn es nicht so schwierig wird.
The broken sections are a hindrance, but I believe we can reach our goal all the same.
Our task is complete.
I concur. Follow me, Master. Our next task awaits. It would be most important to make for our nearest destination first. We get to make for our village as our mission. It is not far from here.
Cast the flames before it is too late!
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Ah, that's better. Many thanks. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats. Ah, yes. That sounds familiar.
Why not with a knife?
Aber muss ich vergessen, dass zwischendurch immer speichert. So, meine Lieben, ich werde mich jetzt von euch verabschieden. 12:30. Ah, müde bin ich. So. Ja, ich komme morgen wieder, denke ich. Also ich habe es einfach vor, nach dem Mittag morgen nochmal einen fetten Stream reinzuhauen hier für das Spiel. Und ja, danke, dass ihr da wart. Schlaft schön, habt eine gute Nacht. Und ja, ansonsten schönes Wochenende, ja. Macht's gut. Tschüssi.